Howdy-o, what do you know, this is Rabbit of ScrubLeet Academy, and today we are going to be playing D&D Online again. I know we've not played this in a while, it's not a staple in the channel or anything, but we're gonna go ahead and play today. And actually, I think today I'm just gonna go ahead and do some grinding, because look at how close I am to my little bear cub. So, we're gonna go ahead and grind, and I'm just gonna prattle on as I go through that dungeon. I think I'll do Thorn and Paw. It's pretty easy to get bear farming out in that one. So we'll just head right over to Evening Star using our nifty little key. Just for the sake of having a challenge, sure, we'll go on the Epic Elite version. Nobody wants to see anybody just storm through everything. That's not too much fun. Can't pass through there. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that. Alright, so I guess we'll have to kill these guys off, but that's fine. Now, we are in Fury of the Wild. It is not an ideal tree for this. But I'm leveling it up, and I figure why not? Let's just bump him right down. Yeah, he's only got 50k. He's not going to be able to stop us. Boop. Oh, he lived. Look at that. Yeah, we'll just keep hitting him. Oh, he must be... he's a light bearer. I see. Alright, so yeah, we'll keep hitting him down, and then watch this. Boom. Full heal. Easy mode. I love that. The halfling mark, dragon marks are usually considered pretty bad, but the halfling mark is one of the few that I would recommend getting pretty much every time if you've got a chance. Yeah, we'll grab those seeds. Sure, we'll go for a full completion of it. The halfling mark is one of those I would just recommend getting. I mean, healing is so overscale right now that you can really get away with it. And yeah, it definitely helps. I healed myself for 1,000 there, so... Yeah, I recently got back my VIP, so I'm just going through and doing some Monster Manual stuff today, and I think there's a pod right there. Let's go ahead. Just doing some Monster Manual stuff, some, farming, but I find it fun every once in a while just to go back to the simpler things. I'm just going to pass these guys, if I can. Yeah, we got some wolves. Alright, we'll take them all on now. And I believe I've already got the wolves, but... this is also a good place to farm them at. It's not bad. Oh, wow, they're taking me down, aren't they? Let's do that again. I only have 4 of those, so I don't really want to waste them all. Alrighty, so burn through this. So yeah, I figured I'd just get a video together, prattle on as you do, get rid of him. And honestly, I think the subject of today's video is probably just going to be me assessing how well this dungeon here plays in particular. Let's go right after these guys. And I love this one. I farm this one out just for fun sometimes, honestly. But I love this one. I don't really think there's too much of a story to it. But it's a very fun dungeon going through. And I've never really minded it. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and just gonna go ahead and burst.
This cavern is a focal point of the druidic
there.
Magic that is overrun.
Get rid of him. Yeah, because of that exact reason.
All stem from such corruption nodes.
I don't really mind how it plays. It's a very good dungeon, very unique.
With the corruption node destroyed,
I haven't seen this happen over and over again. I haven't seen this idea all over the place, which is something that I appreciate in Dito. I've seen a lot of ideas being reused, and a lot of the time the ideas being reused aren't really that great. Like, the theme of force damage has become really problematic. I don't know where this is, so yes, good. Alright, we got some wolves. Let's just get rid of them. Get rid of the crown first, actually. Is there a druid back there? There is. Alright, well, he's got to go. Oh, this isn't too bad, actually. There we go. Now I got sneaky damage on him, and he is going down. Force damage, yeah. Force damage has gotten really out of control, honestly. Sharn was probably the worst offender, and honestly, I did not like Sharn in any regard. I didn't like the gear, I didn't like the scaling, I really didn't like any of it. To me, it was all pretty bad. You know what? I'll just heal up here. It was all pretty bad just because it was extraordinarily overscale. And it was extraordinarily unfun. Despite the dungeons being short, they feel long. And that really isn't saying a lot of positive things about it. But, I mean, they feel like rehashed versions of each other. They're not really that intuitive in a lot of cases. I mean, I ended up getting lost in, was it the Underlane assignment? Just because there were like, 5 or 6 different paths that led nowhere. And it wasn't really a great dungeon, honestly. But the docks in general are probably the epitome of all of those issues. They are the worst for scaling. They're definitely the worst for bugginess. I just did not appreciate them in any regard. I guess that's the way to go back, so let's just go in here. We got a bone pile. And just like that pile of bones, I definitely have a bone to pick with Sharn. I don't really want to tear the expansion apart. I understand it was trying to do something interesting. I just don't agree that it lands for me. I feel that the massive overscale of gear, which, to be fair, started with Barovia, which was a very well-done expansion, and it just kept going from there. Alright, you go. 4 seeds, yeah, so I should be on track. It started with Barovia, and it just it spiraled out of control from there. But honestly, Sharn did no favors to it. It basically made it so that you had to use certain Sharn items, like Hammer Fist right there. You are just not capable of not using those items. Wow, they did a lot of damage there. Alright, let's heal up. You're not capable of doing most content without those items. I mean, I've tried some of the newer raids like Vision of Destruction, and standard trash mobs can easily one-shot most players. And that's not really a good thing for the health of the game. I really don't like it. I really, really don't. Oh, Wolf Exterminator. I mean, we're not in Sharn, we're in this one, and really, these dungeons are scaled well. You can tell because you have a bit of reaction time between when you take damage, like me. Oh, by the way, 69%, nice. You can tell that it's really well scaled because you have a moment where you can take a breather and assess that you're taking some severe damage, but it doesn't just instantly end your life. That's a big deal with a lot of the new stuff, like Sharn and the Gatekeeper's quests. 69 again, nice. Alright, let's just bump that HP back up. I actually forget that these guys have healing over time. You can spec into it in the tree. Alright, let's just go ahead and...
The second corruption.
Oh, wow, we got him right away.
Vibrations.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, this is gonna hurt. We gotta get him, get him. Yes! Alright, heal up.
Perhaps
whoa!
Now it will be
little scary.
to enter Halsin's chambers.
Alrighty, there we go. Wow, just wiped him out. Oh, bears. Oh, we don't have to worry about those two. There's our pod. These dungeons are really well done mechanically, for that reason. I mean, I love the damage that you take is pretty severe. And I've got 44% or whatever physical resist. Let's check it out, actually. Let's just see what we got. Because I don't have great physical resist. I don't have great magical. Yeah, it's 45, 45. Okay, so I got about 45% across the board. But the fact is, I take damage. And it is kind of scary, and I could die in these dungeons. And this is a level 25 dungeon, so it's actually pretty low tier compared to me. But the fact is, you still take damage, which is great. And you can still recover from it if you're paying attention, if you're, pretty quick on the ball. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is the one that slopes around to the right here, yeah. And you don't really have to worry too much, as long as you're keeping an eye on your HP, as long as you're trying to actually survive it. Like 72% there, yeah. So I can easily heal that back. But those hits do matter. The problem isn't really that things are overscaled, it's that player characters are overscaled and things scale after them. I guess I just missed that one. Yeah, player characters are scaled to coincide with the scaling of the dungeon, or rather the dungeons are scaled up according to what the players are capable of. And considering how desperately this game plays into the idea of relifing, It's not just the relifing, obviously, but there are other elements to it. The relifing just helps to eke that out. But epic destinies, epic lives, stuff like that are a huge deal to trying to make your character capable of dealing with this stuff. The armor class that you can get from the epic destinies is pretty much the only way you can armor class tank anymore. In this one, I really don't have great armor class. I have 77. Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. So that's not my defenses, but I'm still able to take a hit, and yet it's obvious I'm not a tank. Like, I have to go into burst mode every time I go up to a big contest because I have to worry that they'll just instantly kill me. There we go, get rid of him. There we go. And you know what? There's no reason not to shrine up now. No, I mean, these dungeons are decently scaled. I like the ability to be able to react. That's why I loved healers in games like World of Warcraft or Return of Reckoning or really any MMOs that have healers. I think this one's to the right. Yes. There we go. Any games that have healing as a mechanic or healing as a playstyle tend to have an emphasis on making sure that you can react in order to be able to heal. And honestly, I don't see that in Ditto. I don't see that same emphasis. Ditto isn't really a reaction type of game. It's more you kill them instantly or they kill you instantly. And that's basically it. That's about all that you get out of it. Let's go ahead and just start. Let's see if this is smart. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we don't really have to worry about the node. I might edit this out, but I think this is kind of funny, just throwing little daggers and seeing how much damage we can actually eke out. Yeah, we're about halfway. We'll try to despawn the bear mother.
The last corruption node is destroyed.
That might be the best way to do it.
The surrounding roots weaken, and a pack of
despawn the bear mother. All the other bears are coming in. We've made this. Oh wait, no, don't even want to bother. Excellent.
There is a third corruption node here, and
we can take on these guys now.
Dire bear. But where is Halsin?
Oh. Come on, 1 second. Yes, boom. All right, there we go. Now we've got him. Now we've got him. And he's gone. And now it's just a matter of getting rid of the rest of them. Oh wow, I'm getting a little low. Little low. Oh, whoa. Can we beat him? Can we beat him? Yes.
The great bear fall. The great dire bear
there we go.
And her druid companion have fallen.
And we are done.
The source of the corruption
just a couple more mobs that we can take out, but
that follows is broken
I do like it. It was a little high scale.
Cry, coming from the rear
or I'm a little high scale for it, rather. But it's also a dungeon I can still die in, and it's got so many bears. I actually didn't remember how many bears it had. That's great for our questing. Oh, I left him with 1 HP. Ouch. Dire bear, jeez. You're going down. There we go. Alrighty. No, the scaling on this one, I like it.
Wait.
I really do. Now that's a great dungeon for that. I think I was at 1404 when I started. So I got 42 bears in there. So really running this a few more times, I'm going to get that bear pet, which is really nice. And I wanted to see how much experience I've got here. Yeah, 877k. Trying to fill out this primal karma. Honestly, I don't like these epic destinies at all. It's really difficult to scale. Epic destinies aren't really a great thing for the game in general. But epic destiny past lives, it adds replayability, but oh my goodness. I can't play the game in a group. I can't enjoy it. Things die so quickly when I'm in a group because of how powerful the player characters are. I actually can't enjoy playing in groups. So I usually do solo stuff or with a couple of friends because honestly, you might as well hang out with your friends. That's really what the nature of the game is supposed to be about, I think. Is, you know, it's an MMO. You should be enjoying MMO gameplay. So that is it for today. And I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I hope you do whatever you want to do in the comments or all that BS. Just do whatever you want there. But anyway, I will see you later and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.